today we're really happy to have interesting guest speakers in our studio who will share information about their projects that they're participating in. So it is my pleasure to introduce Anna Alexeyeva, hello and welcome, Dmitro Vasilyev, hello and welcome, and Ksenia Ndovoseva, hello and welcome to our studio. But before we actually start discussing what our guests have to say and to share with you, we would like to watch a brief video first as a little introduction to our conversation. So let's watch it. Wonderful. So we all saw a wonderful video that was telling, obviously you wanted to deliver some message through it. And in the end we saw one word that was there several times, Siget, right? So I think that there is some kind of a message there. Would you please tell us more about it?
Yes, I think it is a multinational and multicultural music festival which goes in Hungary, in Budapest, every year. And this year it will be 22nd time, I think. Last spring, we was in Budapest with our friends. And after this, we decided to read some news, like on Facebook and so on, about Hungary, about Budapest. And so we found this fest. And we started a competition from Hungarian Cultural Center, and we won it. We came to Sziget last year. It was really amazing and really wonderful, and we decided that next year we will go ourselves. So I think Ksenia will tell about this year a little bit.
Like last year we were just visitors. We came there for the first time. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know even all the teams who would take part in this. But we were really amazed. It was a great experience for us, and last year we made a plan for the next year that we will go certainly. By all means. And this year, Dmitry decided to join us, because last year there were just me and Anna. And as Anna said, we have won last year the competition, so this year we decided to win another competition, more difficult, more complicated. We found this competition on the official site of this festival and decided that we should win it. We should bring Ukraine to the first place. Because Ukraine is famous right now, and we should keep the spirit up. So we took part in this competition, and there were lots of missions for us. And right.
Tell me please more about the competition. I'm sure everybody wants to hear details.
Yes, the competition includes many missions, like several sections of the missions. Some of them are dedicated to Hungarian culture, like singing Hungarian song, dance Hungarian dance, and learn Hungarian words and teach the Hungarian words and other people. Some of them include like artistic performances, like street theater, some dances as well. Some of them included even cooking, traditional Hungarian cuisine, and some cakes and some drinks as well. So, and there is some kind of difficult section which is called Mission Impossible. This section includes the most hardest tasks, like bringing the Szigit anthem on the radio, for example, or make the team national. That's what we're doing right now, actually. And some other things like get the video back up from some artists who take part this year in Szigit Festival. More than hundreds of missions. We haven't counted actually, but there's definitely more than 100 missions. And we found out about this competition by 6th of May. So it took a bit more than a month for us to get through the most of the missions. There are still some missions to do for us, but most of them are already completed by us. Thank God.
How many hours per day did you sleep while performing this task?
We made our tasks in the morning and after work, and sometimes during the work, on weekends, at night, and so on.
So it looks like it really was time-consuming and really something that required your really close attention and participation, right?
Yeah.
And not only our participation, but also participation of all our friends and friends of our friends as well.
Was there a requirement that all three of you participate in every single mission? Or could you, for example, only two of you participate at some point in one mission, and then the two of you?
Almost all missions required our participation, and each mission required the participation of this one.
The mascot.
This is our team mascot. Each team has its own mascot. The only requirement to mascot was that it should be smiling one.
Uh-huh. I see. Dmitry, you decided this year to participate. Did the girls force you to join, or was it your own will? Did you want it to do yourself? By goodwill?
It's enforced.
So it was your own volunteer decision. You agreed to do it, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, having a team of three obviously makes it probably easier for you because there are more participation, more energy going on. And so obviously the video that we were doing, that we were just watching, that was probably another task that you were doing, right, for this?
Yes, that was one of the tasks from the section Mission Impossible. That video should collect 100,000 views on YouTube. We made it too late, so I think it probably won't work, but we still hope that it will work.
So we can actually go to YouTube and still find it and watch it and give you some points, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we'll make sure that after we're done, that I'll go to YouTube and I'll personally watch it, and so that you get the +1 watch. Thank you. And so you are going there as country representatives, right? So you represent a country, and
we represent the country like team in these missions, but we are going like viewers, like participants, like thousands of people.
Okay. Well, of course, but then you will be spreading the word about Ukraine for sure, and I'm sure that once you will be walking around with the flag, there will be many people coming up to you and asking you questions because of all of the events that we are going through right now with our country. With this, so you already said that you basically told to many people and you promoted a lot this Szigit festival, and so many people actually found out about it. But also participating in this festival, also from the video, I think everybody got the impression about how patriotic that is, because you actually represent the country, so the national spirit goes up, and it's a big bump up actually for Ukrainian spirit, this feeling of the people of Ukraine and nation and patriotic feelings. Did you observe that? Did you observe that you influenced the people whom you actually got involved to participate in your missions, that their patriotic spirit went up? Did you see that? Did you see how people interest
exactly when we're wearing national costumes and going with a flag and singing Ukrainian songs, so I think we're spreading Ukrainian spirit, and we'll spread it in Europe Of course.
One of the missions was to sing a Ukrainian folk song, and there should be 50 participants singing the same song. So first we thought it's kind of hard to find 50 people and to make them sing the same song, but then we found out that it's easy because people respect Ukrainian culture, people respect Ukrainian songs, they know these songs, so that mission was more easier than we expected.
So recently, in the light of these events that we just went through, many people were saying that patriotic feelings of Ukrainians actually went up, so the degree of them got heated. Do you see that as well? Because you actually mix with a lot of other civic activists, and you can observe people, you can feel their moods, and how do you assess this patriotic aspect after the events that we just had in Ukraine?
That was a decent reason when we told people that Ukraine should be the first place, that we're trying to represent our country. It was like a decent reason for them to take part in our activities, because usually we had to take people from something they're doing and catch their attention. So we had to find a decent reason, and just having fun maybe not a decent reason. So when we are talking about Ukraine and Ukraine at the first place, it was enough for them to take part in our activities.
So this is the way how basically what you're doing. This is the way of promoting Ukraine abroad, Ukrainian culture abroad, Ukrainian people abroad, because you will be wearing national costumes, you will be having flags with you, etc. Do you think that this is actually, because many people actually say, well, now, because this is sad time, Ukraine is going through wars, maybe we should not be participating in festivities. Do you agree or not agree?
I think we should show the world that Ukraine is not only about wars. People of Ukraine are friendly, we're open-minded, and I think it's important to take part in such activities, even though some sad things happening in our country. There is still some place for friendship, for love, and so on. So I think it's important to show that Ukrainian spirit is high still, and maybe such kind of activities, such kind of competition will show that we'll never give up. So I think it's important.
Well, and you still have, how many missions do you still have to complete?
I think about 10, maybe 15.
And what is the deadline?
Deadline is Sunday. This Sunday.
This Sunday.
June, yeah.
Okay, so if we see you out on the streets of Kiev, we should really actually make a step forward and help you. Ask how can we help with all your missions, right?
It would be great.
Well, I'm sure that we will be watching out for you, and we will be trying to find you, spot you on the streets if you are there doing the missions. If you are not, good luck with everything that you do. Make sure that those 7 days in August, that they are incredible and really memorable, and that the world one more time hears about Ukraine and sees its beautiful representatives, smiling representatives, very friendly representatives, and that they get charmed, and for sure that the next year we get to have part of the festival hosted in Kiev on Truhani Island. Thank you so much for coming to our studio to share the information about this interesting activity of yours. Please be reminded again that it was Anna Alexeyeva with us, Dmitro Vasilyev, and Ksenia Belosvetova, civic activists who will be participating this year in representing Ukraine on the Sziged Festival in Budapest, Hungary. You were watching the United Countries special on First Ukraine. If you would like to find us online, please see our website www.firstua.com, or if you would like to watch us on your digital and satellite networks, please see our screens or our website for details how to find us. It was Tatjana Shamrai working for you in the studio. Thank you for watching with us. Thank you for staying with us. As always, we will be bringing you the most interesting news about Ukraine. Thank you, take care, and goodbye.